Hi, Terry VanNoy. Welcome to Math Class with Terry V. Hope this video helps you out, and if you enjoy it, please share it, comment, or like it. And you can also go to my website, MathPowerLine.com. It's a math resource blog, lesson videos for students, and other resources for parents and teachers. Give me a call or go to my website or email. All right, let's go to today's lesson. This is what I call a viewer challenge. Now, this is going to be tailing in with a series of videos I did about using the geometric mean theorem to solve right triangles with altitudes. So I'm going to give you a couple of problems to try, and these are kind of, again, proposed from some of my viewers. And again, as always, on a piece of paper with a calculator, you should give these a try. So pause the video when you think you're ready to give them a shot. All right, for number 3, x, we're solving for x on both of these, and x is the hypotenuse. This part of the hypotenuse is 4. The altitude as labeled there is 2 radical 5. So using what you know about the altitudes of these right triangles and how to write a geometric mean proportion, see if you can solve for x. Number 4, this leg is 16 radical 7. This part of the hypotenuse is 28. This other part of the hypotenuse is x, and we do not know the height of the altitude. So give that a try. Go ahead and hit pause. All right, let me again give you another hint just in case you need it. And whenever you're ready, just hit pause and give these a try. If the altitude on number 3 is given, then remember the geometric mean theorem that says that the altitude here in red serves as the geometric mean between the two parts of the hypotenuse. Alright, so you're going to have to figure out what to label that part right there. In number 4, here we have a leg of a right triangle, and that actually, according to a theorem in geometry, is that serves as the geometric mean between this near part of the hypotenuse, the 28, and the entire hypotenuse. So if that hopefully helps you out, give it a try. All right, let's take a look. Now the answer is 9, but let me work out how we get that. The idea is that we know from a geometric theorem that this altitude here, 2 radical 5, is the geometric mean. So we're going to put it in these two places in the proportion. That's where we put the geometric mean amount. It's the geometric mean between both parts of the hypotenuse. Now, if this part's 4 and the entire thing is x, then we need to label this x minus 4. Okay? So that's what goes in the other two parts of the proportion, the x minus 4 part and the 4. So we are going to cross multiply. So we're going to get 4 times x minus 4 on one side, and then we're going to get 2 radical 5 times itself, 2 radical 5. Alright, now let's work this out. Use the distributive property to get rid of those parentheses there. So that would be 4x minus 16 equals, now when we multiply two radicals here, and maybe this is a review for you, hopefully. Let's go ahead and do the number parts. 2 times 2 is 4, and radical 5 times radical 5 is just going to be 5. So again, think about taking the square root of a number and then multiplying it back by itself. So you're kind of undoing the square root symbol. So radical times itself equals that number. So obviously 4x then will equal minus 16 equals 20. And we're going to add 16 to each side. So 4x equals 36, and divide each side by 4. And I'm doing it fairly quickly because this should be pretty easy for you, hopefully. X equals 9. All right. Number 4, the leg here, 16 radical 7, is going to be the geometric mean. So let's put that in those two places there, 16 radical 7 and 16 radical 7. It's the geometric mean between the near part here, which is 28, and the entire hypotenuse, which is going to be x plus 28. Now, a mistake students make sometimes is just putting a 28 in one part and the x in the other part, but no, it has to be the entire hypotenuse. All right, now if we multiply it out, this is going to be 28 times x plus 28. Okay, cross multiplying there. And similar to the previous problem, we're going to have 16 radical 7 times 16 radical 7. Okay, so multiplied with the distributive property, it's going to give me 28x plus 28 times 28 is going to be 784. You can double check that on your calculator if you wish. So we're going to do the 16 times the 16, which is going to be 256. And radical 7 times radical 7 is going to be 7, of course. Now we're going to subtract, we're going to multiply this together, which will be, I might as well write that down here, 1792. Okay, then we do need to subtract 784 from each side. Again, going kind of fast because as a geometry student, these multiple step equations shouldn't be too bad for you. So now 28, hopefully you can read my writing, 28x equals 1792 take away 784 should be 1008. Okay, and then finally divide by the 28. And you'll see, double check on your calculator if you wish, that should give us our answer of 36. All right. Well, thanks again for watching, and thanks to my viewers for proposing these examples. Appreciate it. Take care. All right, there you have it. I invite you to go to my website now, MathPowerLine.com, or email me or give me a call. The way I work best with students is live online in my classroom. So if I can help you in any way, answer some specific questions, the first lesson with me is free as I show you how everything works. All right, study hard,